Hello. How is everyone? Oh, I see we already have some comments. But hello, welcome to my very impulsive reading sprint live, not a live show. If you hear any walking, you will, which way do I need to turn? My dog is literally right there. That's Ovi. He loves to come in here. This is like his favorite room of my whole house. So yeah. Um, so before we get into books and the comments down below, I just want to kind of explain why I decided to do this. So all weekend I have been like struggling on the creative side. And I just haven't been able to think of something that I want to put out on YouTube, something that I'm like proud of. I've like started like a reading vlog for like 7 days, and it's just not something I'm proud of. So yeah, I realized that I really do like doing reading sprints or doing like these like live things last time when I did Romanceathon. So I just impulsively was like, hey, let's do some reading sprints. Also, I am doing a Jeopardy reading challenge. So I have been like busting out books, not nearly as much as people on my team, but I have been like reading way quicker than normal. Unfortunately, I've only had a bunch of 3 stars, but I did finish a 4-star read. So let's get into the comments real quick. There we go. I'm like new to StreamYard, so bear with me. Hello. Waving. Hi. Oh, that's myself. Just kidding. Hey, Karen. Karen is my team leader. So on our team called Text on the Beach. And she's amazing. So glad she's my partner. Hello. Hi, Katie. Hello. And hello. What is everyone reading? Just curious. Definitely comment down below what you're reading or how far you're into it. I will just kind of show you the book that I'm reading. So in our book club challenge, I got the prompt this afternoon of reading a book with a BIPOC main character, and which is actually perfect because I've been really wanting to read this book. It's been checked out from the library about 2.5 weeks now. So, but it's You Had Me at Ola by Alexis Daria. I've heard really, really good things about this one, and I'm in a romance mood for some reason. I believe all I've read so far this month is a bunch of thrillers, and I think I read one contemporary. Let's see. I've read a thriller, a YA thriller, and then a contemporary. So yes, so this will be my 4th book of the month, which it's only the 8th. That's crazy. So I tried to start this like while I was driving, but the narrator was so quick. So I have to like start a book with the audio before I can like just jump in. So let's see what everyone else is reading. The beautiful ones. Is she the one that wrote Mexican Gothic? I haven't heard of that one. She has another one coming out. Or is it already out? I forgot what the name of it was. Yeah, I think that's the author. Definitely let me know. I hope you are liking it. I finally started November 9, starting chapter 2 once we start this sprint. I love November 9. Oh my gosh. Ugh. I feel like I haven't had one person tell me that I've recommended it to that they disliked that book. Ugh, it's one of that one and All Your Perfects are my favorite romance books by Colleen Hoover. And then Verity, I would say, is another one of my favorites, but I wouldn't really call that, I wouldn't call it a thriller and I wouldn't call it romance. I feel like it's a healthy mix of it. So, but I hope you love November 9. It's one of my favorites. Karen is starting Crush by Tracy Wolf. I don't think I've heard that one. Interesting. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Oh, nice. Okay, so if you are a Harry Potter fan, let me know which book book, not movie, book is your favorite. I would say Chamber of Secrets is probably my favorite movie, just because Lockhart is one of my favorite professors and he's so stupid, but I don't know why, but he's one of my favorites. But as far as book, I would say Prisoner of Azkaban, if anyone asks. But I hope you love the Chamber of Secrets. Let's see. Foreseeable Future by Emily Adrian on chapter 6. Would like to read to chapter 15. Nice. I never set a goal for like when I'm reading. I guess like if I did, I would say at least 100 pages if I'm starting a book, or if I'm pretty close in and be like, okay, I'm reading till I'm done. So hopefully you reach your goal. Let me know. Katie is 41% into 10,000 Doors of January and finally getting a bit more into it. The story is starting to make sense to me, which is good. Okay, well, that's good. I heard that one's really good, but I heard the sequel wasn't. And this is when I was reading more of that genre. But I've heard that one's really good. And then I heard the second one was kind of a letdown for people. So let me know how I'm glad you're starting to get into it and starting to make sense. Danielle said, I'm reading Isn't It Bromantic by Lyssa K. Adams, 132 pages, and I'm loving it. Okay, good. I'm glad you love it. So I've only read the first two, which is the Romance Book Club. Absolutely loved it. And then I read the second book, which is Undercover Bromance, I believe. I wasn't a fan of it. And I usually like hate to love, but those two characters that it follows, like, I don't like either one of them. Like, yeah, like it was cute and whatnot, but like I couldn't stand either one of them. Even in the first book, I couldn't stand them. So I wasn't really rooting for them independently or together. So, oh wow, there's a lot more comments. Let's see. I'm reading Sense and Sensible. Nice. It is a second in the Crave series. Okay, I've heard really good things about that series. Is it YA though? Like, Karen, do you think I would like it? I've heard interesting things about that. Oops, I skipped one. Sorry. I'm reading The Cost of Betrayal by D. Henderson, Danny Patry, and Lynette Ensign. Nice. Really want to put everything down and start Anyway the Wind Blows by Rainbow Rowell. Nice. I have not read anything by that author. I know she's really popular, but then someone told me she's like controversial, and I was like, oh, I thought everyone loved them. So, oh, she's also starting Isn't It Bromantic? So she's starting it, and then Danielle is what, like a third, more than a third into it, maybe. Goblet of Fire. Okay, I love the Goblet of Fire for the movie because I feel like part of the games are like, I don't know, like the special effects and everything are really good in that movie. I've been trying to get my husband to watch Harry Potter because he doesn't read and he refuses to read. But I've been trying to get him to watch Harry Potter and he likes it for the most part, but I don't know. It's like he doesn't care, but like also cares. And he's only watched the first 4 movies, and it took him 4 times to watch the 4th movie because he kept falling asleep. And he would always fall asleep at the same part, which is where Harry enters the maze, which is like probably one of the most important parts of the whole movie, but whatever. We'll get to the last 4 movies eventually. I'm about to start Final Witnesses by Karen. Oh, I am very interested in that one. The only thing is I could be wrong, but I feel like that one has more of like a detective vibe, and I don't really care for stories that follow detectives. So, but I've heard really good things. And then someone in my book club like sent a screenshot of all the trigger warnings. I didn't read all of them, but I was like, holy crap, that's a lot of trigger warnings. Bring Me Back by B.A. Paris. Okay, I love Behind Closed Doors by this author, but everything I've read by her has been such a disappointment. I think that's the only one I haven't read. No, I haven't read The Dilemma, which I heard is not really a thriller, but that's the only other book that I have not read by her. And people say it's not that good. So if you're loving it, please let me know. I just finished False Witnesses and it was really okay, cool. So am I gonna have to buy it? Starting The Wives by Taryn Fisher. I don't think you like it, Jesse. Ha ha. I can't start my new Jeopardy prompt until I get to the library tomorrow. So I'm starting this and then I'll switch. Okay. You're right. I don't like The Wives, but out of all the Taryn Fisher books I have read, that's probably the best one I've read. I don't know, something about like her writing, like it's not, I don't even think it's her writing style, just something about like she has so much potential, but then always lets me down. But I will say it is way better than her newest one. What was it called? The Wrong Family. I'm actually looking at my unhaul pile over here. So yeah, not my favorite. Yes, so many trigger warnings. Okay, cool. Would you say more trigger warnings than Pretty Girls? Just curious. Let's see. See 2 more comments, Sabrina. That's great. I can't wait to start it. It came up from the library today, and I really like anything from her and from the most part. Trigger warnings and all. Wait, what book are you? Wait, Sabrina. Okay. Okay, so you're talking about False Witnesses. Okay. And then The Wives has a good audiobook. Okay, maybe no, I didn't listen to the audiobook because this is before I like really got into audiobooks. So yeah. Okay, so it is 7:42. Comment down below. How long do you guys want to sprint for? 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour? I'm totally down. I don't want this to be like a super long sprint, but like I was thinking if we do 30-minute sprints, I was thinking we could do 2 or 3. If you want to do like an hour, I was thinking maybe we could do like one big, like just let me know, how long do you guys typically like to sprint for? This is only my second like live thing. Also thank you for showing up. That really means a lot to me. I feel like it's about the same. Pretty Girls might have okay. So it's not as bad. I feel like Pretty Girls really set the bar on trigger warnings. Read The Silent Wife by Karen Slaughter back in March and loved it, though it was my first time reading a book by her. Okay, I love the cover of that one, but I read the synopsis and I can't remember what it was even about, but for some reason I didn't pick it up. All right, 30 to 45, 30. Amish and ranch romance books. I've seen a bunch of people reading that. Kind of interesting. 30 and doing 2, 30 to 45. I'm good with 30 to 45 sprints. 30, whatever works best for you. Once 10 p.m. hits, I have some housework to get done before bed. Same. I mean, the only thing I really did was start the dishwasher. So, all right, we will do 30 minutes. So it's 7:44 my time. So we will come back at 8:15. So I'll give you 31 minutes. I'm also going to do a like ambience, whatever it's called. So we're going to do the Campfire by Sea. So I thought this was kind of interesting because it really fits with my my team on Jeopardy. So Karen is a bot. Karen, are you a bot? I don't want to kick you out if you are. I'll just keep an eye on it. But yes, I like coffee shops and like thunderstorms and things like that. So anyways, we're going to read until 8:15 Eastern Standard Time. So about 30 minutes right now. So have fun reading, and I will start this and put like a little timer up and everything like that. So, okay. And go. Also, let me know if you can hear the sounds too as well. Thank you. All righty. How is everybody? Well, as you can tell, I am wearing glasses now because my contacts just like absolutely said, no way, Jose. So I did have to take out my contacts and I found my glasses. And so hopefully the reflection won't be too much. But how was everyone's reading? I read 35 pages of You Had Me at Ola, and I think I'm really going to like this one. I'm getting ready to start chapter 4. But so far I really like it. And I think it is funny that literally the first word that is exchanged between our two characters is Ola. So I think that's really, really cute. But I'm liking the audiobook. I don't know if it's just me. I did not take Spanish in high school. I took French. So I can read it and I can understand it if I hear it, but like actually like pronouncing it in my head just doesn't click with me. So I'm glad I have the audiobook from Libby. So yeah, I feel like I'm really, really gonna like this one. And I think there's a second one. I think I either saw it on the internet or saw it out when I was shopping earlier today. So yeah, I'm really, really liking it. So how much did y'all read? Are you liking it? Let's see. Hopefully the sound was good. Let me know down below. For some reason, I'm not able to mute my mic and still have the ocean sounds go at the same time for some reason. I'm not sure why it does that, but and the reason why I want to mute myself is because this chair that I'm sitting in is so loud. But anyways, let's get to the comments. Sabrina read 19 more pages of November 9, and I'm pretty sure I love Ben. I love. I'm not gonna say anything. I don't want to ruin it. It was really good. Read 30 pages, did some laundry, and took the trash out as well. Did more than me. Speaking of which, I need to text my husband to tell him to take out the trash. Thanks for the reminder. 14 pages and tabbing my favorite parts. Nice. I never annotate my books. I want to, but like I just get so much into the reading, and sometimes I'm like driving while listening to audiobook and stuff like that. So I don't know. But I'm glad you have favorite parts to tab. Only got a chapter read. My son came home from work and was chatty. Ooh, is this your younger son or your older son? Got to chapter 3 of The Wives. So I'm actually really liking it so far. Good. I know the first half was pretty strong. So let me know how it goes as your reading journey continues. Helen read 3 chapters. Katie is 49% down. Katie, I forgot what you were reading. I feel so bad. Let me go back up to the comments. I know you told me. Is it the Karen Slaughter one? I can't remember. I feel like 2 people are reading the Karen Slaughter book. Let's see. Leslie read 19 pages in Sad for Russian. Nice. I'm tardy to the party, but I got through a chapter of Dial A for Aunties. Currently at 79%, hoping to finish this evening. Yay. I've heard really good things about that one. So I'm glad you're liking it. But no worries. We just finished our first sprint. We're going to do at least another one and then maybe a third one. I'd like to start the next one at 8:30, so in about 11 minutes. So yeah. Your younger one. 10 Doors of January. Oh, that's right. I completely forgot. And then Nicole read 3 chapters. Nice. Nicole, what are you reading? Are you one of the Karen Slaughter readers? Check in with Ovi. He said, I'm just living my best life, aren't you, buddy? Aren't you, boo-boos? That's my big baby. It's hard to believe he'll be 8 next month, actually less than a month. Sorry. Hello, welcome. We also have another fan of Dial A for Aunties. He's my big baby. I love him so much. Fun fact, my husband, when we were dating, he actually proposed to me with Ovi. So I got a dog and a ring. So his dog tag, when he was a puppy, like 4 months old, said, "Will you marry me?" And my husband was kind of shocked at like how I reacted, because he was like, "I thought you were gonna be like one of these girls that just has like an ugly crying moment." But no, like I literally froze because I was so excited about the dog. And then I finally read the message, saw the ring. Not only that, he proposed at one of her friends' house, but he also threw like an engagement party. So like everybody came rushing out of the house and was like screaming and like saying, "Oh my gosh." And so like I was like in complete shock. And like he had to ask me like a second time. And I was like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" So that is how sweet Ovi came into the family. 2 cats, and I can't wait till we get a dog. Okay, so my husband's allergic to cats, so we can't have a cat. But I want to like cats so much, but I feel like they hate me. I don't know. No, we are not in. Well, we ended the reading sprint that we just did, but we're just chatting, and then we're going to start another one in about 8 minutes, or sooner, just depends. At what point am I going to cry, Jess? I know November 9th is going to mess me up. Okay, so November 9, you'll have like the first November 9, then like the second November 9, and things like that. I'm not sure. I can't remember exactly how far you are into it, but Fallon has like a 5-year plan, so you'll at least get 5 November 9s. I think I don't want to spoil it, so you'll just have to read it. But that's how it's told. It's like told between all the different November 9s. But yeah, each one gets like better and worse at the same time. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not ruining it for you or for anyone else. Recovering. Oh my gosh, are you okay? Oh my gosh. I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. That's how I feel. I feel like cats like hate me. Like I feel like it's because I've always had dogs growing up, and so I want cats to like love me like a dog does. But no, you have to like earn, cats' trust and love. So the cost of betrayal. That's right. You told me that. I'm so sorry. What a sweet proposal. I think I'd be frozen too. My husband proposed at Busch Gardens in front of Apollo's chariot. Oh, nice. My husband is like petrified of heights, so I would love to get him on a roller coaster, but that will just never happen. And I've never been to Busch Gardens. I've been to a few other ones, but never Busch Gardens. She's packing to move. I think you just give cats a little time to get used to. My 2 boys are the sweetest. I know. I feel like everyone that owns a cat, they're like, "Oh, my cat is the sweetest." But I'm just like, I don't know. I've only had one cat love me, but she was also like it was one of my best friends in high school's cat, but she was also like low key eating my hair when I slept over. So don't think she really liked me. Oh, well, I'm so sorry. Thank you for joining. That's awesome, but that you joined, but I'm hoping you're getting better. You know, are you planning on reading anything while you're here? Usually reading takes your mind off things, in my opinion. Hi everyone. I just joined. I'm reading The Ivies by Alexa Doan. Nice. Or Dawn. Interesting. Also, if you ever hear my camera or my computer like going off, I do have a few people like messaging me on Facebook. Um, so if you ever hear that noise that just happened, that's that's why, because I am a team leader with the Jeopardy thing that we're doing in my book club. So also my hair looks like trash today. Yes, I am playing Jeopardy. I am on and also team leader with Karen. We are Text on the Beach is our team name, and I love our team. You know, I feel like we're doing awesome. Let's see. But thank you everyone for joining. I'm 26, 27 people are, you know, spending time with me when I can't even think of like what to post on my YouTube channel. So if you have any suggestions for videos, I would love to see them. I know a lot of people like vlogs. I tried starting a vlog quite some time. Team Beach Readers, Vanessa, nice. I know I have a coworker who's on another team, and so like we have to like go to work, but we can't like share secrets, you know. But she's on the Hot Prince team, I think. Jeopardy has been fun. Okay, so last year I was on the winning team of Jeopardy, and it was like cutthroat. Like I'm telling you, people were mad last year about like the scores and things like that. So I'm so excited that it came back this year. I was a little stressed at first just because it was a lot to take on at the time. And I think me and Karen were on vacation at the same time, right when everything was starting. So, but me and Karen are pretty awesome. I am currently reading You Had Me at Ola. My prompt was to read a main character who is BIPOC. So this is perfect. I've had it checked out from the library for so long, so I need to read it so I can return it. Yes, so amazing. So much fun. I love it. Although, Karen, I'm also a little excited that I don't have to stay up till midnight every time now that we're getting pretty close, almost like a week off in a way. Team Hot Prince. Yes. So my coworker is Rachel. In case you're curious, her and I work together Monday through Friday every day. This is my first time joining EAG. A live like sprint or the like book club challenge. Either way, welcome. So glad you joined. Also, going back to this, I'm also thinking about possibly doing more reading sprints. So if that is something you're interested in, let me know. So the Jeopardy thing. So most of us, or some of us on this live show, we are actually part of a Facebook book club. One of my really good booktube friends, her name is Jacqueline. She has her own channel, but she founded, created, and runs an online book club. It has about 400 to 500 people in the book club, and we do crazy challenges like this one. So the Jeopardy is the event for August, and it's so much fun. I can try to link a link in the description. I'm not sure how to do that while I'm on here. If somebody wants to do that for me, feel free. But if not, once the sprint is over, I can link it in the description afterwards. Let's see. Okay, so we have 1 minute left. Thank you so much. Let's see. I think I missed one. Love watching weekly reading vlogs, author taste test themed vlogs. Perfect. Okay. So I feel like when it comes to vlogs, I put too much pressure on myself, and I feel like I need to do an author taste test video. So great suggestions, Danielle. I'll be reading Moonstruck number 2 and 3. Ooh, I love the title of that. That sounds beautiful. First time joining Jeopardy in a live sprint. Now that I think of it, lol. Well, welcome. Glad you're here. Yes, do more sprints. They keep me so motivated to read. Same, and especially with me being on camera, I'm like, okay, I can't slack off. So, also, in case anyone was curious, these are just like little earpods that go in my ears, by the way. I'll be reading Blue Monday by Nikki French. It's okay so far. I don't know. I keep seeing that author around, but like every time I like pick up one of her books, they never like pull me in. Yes, that would be great. Okay, cool. So maybe when I start this run, before I actually start reading, I will try to get the link and I could just put it in the comment section for now. But yeah, it's so much fun. Wonderful people. I've met some really great friends through that. Okay, it is currently 8:31. I'm going to start the video again. So let me share my screen again. Tabs. Okay. Okay, cool. So I know now how to do how to keep the sound on. So it is 8:31. So we will read until 9 o'clock. So, or, whenever your clock says :00, whatever time zone you're in, but it's 8:31 Eastern. So we're going to read until 9 p.m. Eastern, and I will be back. Let me start the sound, I guess. Let me know if you can hear the sound this time. Thanks. Okay, we are back. Let me take my AirPod out. Let's see. I'm trying to think of where. I think this is the last comment I got to. But I ended on a chapter. I could have kept going for about 4 more minutes, I think, but I'm on chapter 8, page 65, and I'm really liking it. And then, so if you don't know what this is about, you have Jasmine and Ashton. They're both actors, and they kind of have like two situations going on, I guess, in their careers or like public life. But they're both going to be, I thought it was a movie, but they're both going to be on a romantic comedy type TV show, kind of like on Netflix, but it's called something else. But I thought it was a movie. So I thought I was like, oh, it's actually a TV show. Then some of the chapters are actually the actual TV show, which is kind of interesting. I wasn't expecting that, but I'm really, really liking it so far. I was not really liking Ashton, who is the love interest at first, but I kind of learned a little bit more about him. So I kind of got a little bit of like what his deal is. So yeah, so let me know in the comments like how much more you have read, or if you're new to the live show, let me know what you're reading. But let's get to the comments. Also, let me know. I'm totally down doing one more sprint. If we do, we'll start it at 9:15 and do another 30 minutes, and that will be the last one for the night, but we'll end at 9:45, chat until like 10-ish, if that makes sense. Okay, I will do more sprints. I'll ask a question once I get a little caught up on the comments. Don't feel pressure to do the vlogs. I really enjoy all the ones you've done. Thank you so much. I don't know why I can't just do like casual vlogs. I feel like they have to be themed or something like that, but I just need to pick up the camera and just do the damn thing. I love Nikki French books. I've read Losing You and the other by them and loved both. Okay, so what you're saying is I need to pick them up. Okay, enough said. Karen says, thank you. That's good to know. Sheila, have you read Blue Monday? Karen said, yes. Yep, I hear it. Okay, so I guess that's the sound. So glad y'all could hear it. Also, sorry for like putting it on mute for a little bit. My husband like poked his head and then he stole Ovi from me. So I guess they're getting ready for bed because they like to snuggle. To Vanessa, no, I have not read Blue Monday yet, but I'm hoping to soon. too soon? Is it good? It's slow pace for sure, but the twist has been pretty good so far. Nice. I did link the book club right here if anybody wants it. It's called We Be Bookin'. The owner, creator of this group, her name is Jacqueline. I love her channel to death. She has 2 channels, but Jacqueline is the name is Jacqueline, in all caps, and each letter is spaced out. But she's so sweet. She actually only lives like 45 minutes away from me. So we've actually got to hang out quite a bit. But she's really, really cool. Love the book club that she's created. So definitely check it out. The 2 books I've read off there seems to start off slow, but then build up the storyline. I'm so glad you enjoyed Blue Monday. Do more reading sprints. I love your classes. Oh, my glasses. Yeah, I got these off a website called Zenth. Jacqueline actually had a sponsorship with them. Since I've cut my hair, because my hair used to be like down to here. Since I've cut my hair like a few months ago, I'm not like a huge fan of these glasses with my shorter hair, but my contacts were just not having it. Glad you can hear the sounds. Emma got 40 pages read. That's awesome. 22 more pages from Sabrina on chapter 8, page 86. On chapter 52 of Chamber of Secrets, just always puts me in a good mood reading Harry Potter. Of course, like I feel like nowadays, like if you were to read Harry Potter and not like grow up with it, it's just not the same experience. Because I mean, I remember like actually having to wait for the books to get released, even before they were movies. So yeah. I read another couple chapters, loving Crush as much as Crave. So is that book 2 in the series? Read 15 pages. So glad the Russian got his own book. Yeah, I vaguely remember the Russian in the Romance Book Club series. I think he apparently, I personally don't remember this, but apparently I've heard that he's the one that always has to go to the bathroom or something. A little weird. Yes, you do, at Jessie. I kind of forgot what that was for. Yes, book 2. Okay. So it's Crave, Crush. What was the third one? I think it's a white book because the first one's black. I think the second one is red, and then the third one's white. Here, now you got me like really intrigued. So maybe like for Jeopardy, if I have to read something in that genre, then I might have to pick that one up. 14 pages of Isn't It Romantic? Do you think there's going to be another one? Because isn't this like book 4? I'd be interested to know if they're going to keep going. Also, I think I heard the Romance Book Club was being made into like a show or TV. Actually, I'm going to look that up. Hang on. Romance Book Club Netflix. Yes, it's going to be a Netflix show, apparently. So, in case anybody didn't know that. The third one, I think, is... Yes, you're right. That is it. I knew it started with a C, and it's like one word. Nikki was about... Or the comment was about Nikki French. Books that you said sounds good. You may have to... Okay. I've seen them lately at like one of these like bookstores in town, so maybe I might have to go down there and pick it up. Cover is number 3, but they are YA and chunky. I don't know. YA and chunky. You're kind of... I'm not really interested now. Maybe it was one or the other. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. I guess it really just depends on what the Jeopardy gods, Amanda and Missy, want to make me read. So, speaking of chunky books, I got this book because I heard a bunch of people mention it. And let me take the banner off. I just realized that, and it's driving me crazy. There we go. I've seen a bunch of people talk about this book. The Book of Accidents. I bought this one because a lot of people were talking about it, and it just got released, I think, last month. I did not realize how big this book was, though. Like, that thing is chunky. Like, let's see how many pages. Okay, well, it's gonna be over 500. 525. Like, this book is huge. It's supposed to be a horror book about like a possible haunted house. And I just realized this house right here is also like, I just saw that. It's kind of creepy. Since I've got all of these here, I do have this book, which is The Final Girl Support Group. This is going to be a book discussion on a podcast called Talk Bookish to Me. So, yeah, it's going to be in October, like the end of October is when it will come out. But I do plan on reading this one probably at the end of September. And then I also have If You Tell by Greg Olson. This is like a nonfiction, but I've been told it's like super effed up. So yeah. And then I feel like I picked up. I picked up another book. Oh, I picked up Such a Quiet Place by Megan Miranda. I've never read anything by Megan Miranda, but I do have 2 books by her. The Girl from Widow Hills, and then Such a Quiet Place. So maybe I could do an author taste test video with these 2. Let me know. Have you read anything by Megan Miranda? I'd love to know. Yeah, I think that was everything. So we still have 5 more minutes before we can start another sprint, or we can always start early. So let me know. Let's see. All right, we've already seen that one. I see the wrote a blurb for it. Interesting. Like, the thought of like reading another like big book brings me back to when I read 11/22/63, and that was like a full commitment, but I absolutely loved it. One of my absolute favorite books ever. I know. Have you read it, Sheila? I'm like really interested to read it. I actually like this is like how crazy I am when it comes to like spending money on books, but I decided to pick it up because everyone's talking about it. But I thought it'd be kind of cool to get. Like, after I ordered it, I was like, well, I could always use this if I get like a prompt that's like, read a book over 500 pages. So that's one reason why I decided to get it. Just read Book of Accidents this month. Oh, what did you think about it? Let me know. Love Megan Miranda. I also love lighter thrillers. Like, Karen Slaughter is not my jam. Yeah, Karen Slaughter, I loved Pretty Girls. And then I read The Good Daughter. Is that the one I read? I can't remember. Yeah, The Good Daughter. And I feel like I'm not easily one that's triggered, but I feel like those books I really have to like prepare myself for unless I plan on DNFing. So yeah, I can understand. And I do like lighter thrillers. Like, I feel like I just read Not a Happy Family. And I feel like Sherry LaPena is a good lighter thriller author, because that one it didn't really take a lot of like time and energy to get through that one. And I loved the family like tension between them. So, oops, wrong one. I haven't read Quiet Place yet, though. Yeah, so going back to that, you know how like you get stickers on book covers? So I peeled one off, and it's the ridiculous like Target one, just to have another Target one that's made into the book. Like, how aggravating it is. But I didn't realize this. If you get this at Target, it has an exclusive prologue. So yeah. Gwen just read it, and I think she said she's given it like 3.5 stars. So, but she said she thinks I would really enjoy it. No, I have not read it, but I'm tempted to add it to my TBR list. Okay. Wait. Okay, so you haven't read it. Okay, Vanessa said she did. Sorry, both of your icons are orange, so it kind of throws me off a little bit. Have you watched this? Okay. So I read the book, loved it. And I'm not usually one that's very picky when it comes to like the book compared to the show or movie. But the first episode was so different than the book, I could not read it. And then I got to the second episode, and this doesn't like really spoil anything, but there was like an animal scene. I was just like, nope, I'm done. So no, I did not read the Hulu series. I might do that now that it's been quite a bit. I read that last summer, so maybe I might give that one another shot. All right, one more minute and then we'll start the next sprint. I gotta go, but I love the reading sprints. You should do more. Okay, perfect. I will do more. I always buy books thinking of the prompts. Yeah, especially when you have such a crazy event like Jeopardy. Like, I don't know. Like, I knew they were going to throw out like some crazy stuff. Oh, that's horrible. I hate stickers that you can't. I know, it's so freaking aggravating. And then like if you ever want to like sell or swap it, like that could be like a make or break type of thing. Completely agree. I watched 2 episodes after reading the book and couldn't keep going. Yeah, I've heard people love the show. Also, I'm not a big is it James Franco? Sorry, my nose itches. James Franco. I'm not like a big fan of him for some reason. So that was another reason too. Am I the only one that stickers don't bother? Probably. But if it doesn't bother you, that's great. I'm not usually an OCD type of person, but that literally bothered me. Okay, we're going to do one more sprint. It's currently 9:15 my time, which is Eastern, so we're going to go till 9:45. So I will do some more. I actually got this idea from another creator. Her channel name is Riveting Reads, and she always does like these like background noise type live show things. So definitely check her out. She loves thrillers and horrors. So definitely check her out. She's awesome and so sweet. Okay, so we're going to start this. And we will read till 9:45. Alrighty. How is everyone? I feel like we got a few new people in. I guess before I start reading comments, I have made it to like 103 pages into You Had Me at Ola, and I'm really, really liking it. They kind of got to a part where they had to like learn how to act intimate with each other because it's like a romantic comedy. I don't know. I'm liking it so far. And apparently there's 3 books. One came out earlier this year. And then I think the next one comes out in September. So I'm really, really liking it. I love the audiobook, especially when it comes to like actually reading Spanish. So yeah, so if you're in the mood for like a, kind of like a rom-com type of book, I would recommend it so far. I did post this comment about doing future reading sprints because I would like to do more in the future. I kind of feel like I would like to do them like on certain days. I can't guarantee it would be every week, maybe every other week. But who knows? Maybe every week. So yeah. Weekend or weekdays at night sounds good to me. Sheila said Friday or Saturday nights are usually good for me, but whenever works for you in your schedule. Friday and Saturdays, typically I do have stuff going on the weekends, but I mean, it's not a hard no. That's why Sundays, because like typically I'm getting ready for work for this week and things like that. So we'll see. Oh my gosh. Hey, I was actually just talking about you right before we did the sprint. I was just saying that this whole like background music noise thing is typically I mean, you're the only person I've ever thought of that does this on their reading sprints. So I kind of gave you a little shout out. This is who I was talking about. Hers are always on Wednesdays. And she does like themes, like she'll do like a beach or like camping and things like that. So definitely check her out. She does them every week on Wednesdays, and I love her channel because she does like thriller and horror book recommendations. So yeah. Weekdays in the evenings and weekends in the afternoon or evenings. Perfect. Oh my gosh, where did I go? Okay. Yeah, so she does her sprints on Wednesday nights, but other nights work for her. I'd love to thank you. I would love to do more in the future. Hey, I saw your little white heart, so I messaged you on Instagram. But thanks for joining. Hello, just started the audiobook for The Taking of Jake Livingston. I think there's someone that's doing that as like their YouTube book club live show. Is it Gabby or is it Books and Lala? I can't remember. But the cover looks really good. So I hope you are liking it. Got to 138, chapter 11 for the foreseeable future. That's good. Wow. Oh, I thought for a minute there, I thought I said chapter 138. It's like, gosh, that's a lot of chapters. I got to page 73 of Chamber of Secrets. Has had such a good time reading with you. If you're leaving, I hope you had fun. Hopefully we can do this again. This thing keeps moving. Hang on, I missed one. November 9 is everything, and I'm only 88 pages in. I know. I keep telling you. It's so good. Yeah, I love that one. Sundays are great for reading sprints. I agree. It's kind of like your wind down moment to like be prepared for the week coming up. Read 17 pages more. I want to shake both of the main characters. I kind of forgot what you're reading. I'm so sorry. Let me know in the comments. Oh my gosh, thank you. 7 p.m. Central, or when I usually do mine, but this week it's going to be a little bit earlier because of work meeting. Love your channel too. Oh, thanks, girl. So glad you came. Gabby Reads Book Club is reading. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, because I think on one of her videos she mentioned that she was a host for Books and Lala, and I couldn't remember if that book was the one she was doing for Books and Lala as the co-host, or if that was her choice for her book club. What do you guys think about book clubs like on channels? Let me know. I'm excited to read The Taking of Jake Livingston. I have not really heard that much about it. I just know what the cover looks like. 54 pages of it. Isn't it romantic? Enjoying it so far. That's awesome. 60%, 62% of 1,000 Doors of January made it a good dent today. Thanks for hosting. It was so much fun. I'm so glad you came, and I will definitely talk to you later because you're in my group. Vanessa said, got to page 70 of The Wives. It's getting very interesting. I really want to know what your final thoughts are on that one. Let me know. And you've got thoughts. So tell me, so obviously you've read it. What's your star rating? Because I will tell you, I gave it 4 stars when I first read it, but it's really a 3-star read for me. And I think and like I said, I think it's Terrence Fisher's best book that I've read. I haven't read any of her romance, but I've read that one, The Wrong Family, which is a 0-star rating for me. But I've also read Bad Mommy, or I Could Be a Better You. It's called, those are both of the same books, but I don't know. That one was a 3-star read. But I think The Wives was a little bit better. Let's see. Yes. Okay. I keep forgetting who is reading what. So I'm so sorry for keep asking. I love book clubs. You should start one. Oh, would that be something y'all would be interested in? Let me know. Sunday nights work great for me for future sprints. Okay. I mean, Sunday nights seem really good for me. I typically don't have anything going on at nighttime except like packing my lunch, maybe throwing some laundry into the washer, but we'll see. I will definitely keep that in mind. Definitely a slow burn. Okay. Do you like slow burns? Sometimes I don't know. I don't like it to be super fast, but obviously I like it to like pick up the speed. Gave The Wives audiobook 5 stars, and I think it's because I'm listening to it. Okay. I listened to it. Okay. I don't know, that ending. I can't remember what I gave it, but I think I may have given it 2 stars. Ooh, okay. So at least I wasn't that harsh with it, but I don't know. Like the whole like polygamy concept was so interesting, but yeah. Let's see. I really just like the twist. Yeah, me too. Sundays are good for me too. Okay, so Sundays obviously might be good. I would love for you to start a book club. So cool. I'll have to keep that. Well, let's start with the reading sprints. So, but yeah, book club would actually be kind of cool. I know like some people like to host like readathons and things like that. I don't think I'm that creative or have that much brain power to like actually think of like a week-long readathon. I know there's like a readathon going on. I think it's still going on, but it's the Enneagram readathon. I think that's such a cool concept. And they have it like broken down between like what number you are. And if anyone knows, I am a 2, which is like the cheerleader of the Enneagram section. I am like very clueless when it comes to that, but I do know and agree that I am a solid 2. So, but anyways, thank you everyone for coming on. Oh, hang on. Like 2 comments just popped up. Enneagram Thon. I'm a 6 host. I thought you were, but there's so many hosts. I didn't want to like throw you out there if you weren't. But yeah, Savannah is a host. She is a 6. So I love that whole like concept. Like I think that was so cool. I thought someone was going to do one of those, but yeah, I don't think they ever did. I feel like we need more romance book clubs. I'm only part of one, really. I don't know if I would do romance if I were to do a book club, just because I really don't read that much. Like I do love reading them, but like probably like out of 10 books, I would read like 2 out of 10 would probably be romances. But who knows? I'll have to give it some thought. Oh my gosh, I didn't know you were a 2. I love 2s. Well, thank you. I'm definitely a 2. Like when I first took the quiz and it was explaining to me like what my number was and the character, I was like, yeah, this is like on par. And then I made my husband do it, and he really hates taking like personality quizzes. And like, I think he's a 9 or an 8, but he's like the adventurous one, I think is what it is. Gabby keeps her book clubs really simple. We pick a book and read it, and she does a live. Okay. Okay. I'm all about simplicity. So I'm on team 2 working on extra books this week. Wow. Extra books. Oh, fellow 2, high five. How are you doing? Katie is a 1, which that is like your like, I think that's like your productive, like get stuff done, rule, like going with the rules and things like that. He might be a 7. I know he's like a high number, but he was like, I don't know, like always wanting to do something, kind of like the life of the party. I don't know. It's been so long and I didn't like screenshot anything. But anyways, thank you so much for coming on here as I left the banner on. That's kind of annoying. Thank you so much for coming on here. I will definitely do more reading sprints in the future. I am going to go ahead and say maybe this Sunday, which would be the 15th. Let's just shoot for another one on the 15th. If things change, times or numbers, or dates, I mean, if anything changes, I will let you know on my Instagram. My Instagram is @readingwithjess_. I'm going to write it on there because some people get confused with that underscore part. Well, there it is. It's @readingwithjess_. There is a person on there that doesn't have the underscore, but yet she has 0 posts, 0 followers. I'm like, oh my gosh, I need you to deactivate your account. But yeah, I had so much fun. Thank you so much for everyone that came on here. Definitely subscribe for more reading sprints, and I have vlog channels and everything like that. You guys are getting me all kinds of excited with these reading sprints and like book club mentions and things like that. So definitely let me know and follow me on all the other socials. I will see you guys later. Good night. Bye, everyone. Thank you for coming.